Moses supposes his toes is a roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. So Moses, not to get too biblical on you, but Moses in the burning bush. A lot of people know that story, right? Moses sees a burning bush. He goes over to inspect it, see what's going on, and then God speaks to him through the burning bush. Here's something that a lot of people miss with that. There were other people there. Other people passed by the bush. Just didn't care, didn't stop, didn't want to be bothered. That's us. We're those other people. We're so busy in this dang life. Going, doing. We don't take time to inspect things. We don't look at the world with a curious viewpoint of a child. We don't think about the things. We just go. Because we have to, right? We've got bills to pay. We've got things to do. We've got mouths to feed. It's just nonstop. I kind of feel like we need to adjust a little bit. I kind of need a moment to clear our heads, to look around and to think differently about our time here and to spend our time here differently. We don't have a lot of it. None of us know what that number is, but how much of it are we spending doing anything that we like versus just doing things we have to do? And yeah, I understand we have to do things, but there has to be time. You have to make time to make sure you're making the most of it. I like to look up at clouds a lot. I like to look up at the stars a lot. And I feel that in those moments, time almost slows down a little bit for me. I get to be a little bit more thoughtful, get to be a little bit more introspective. And I start to realize that those moments, if I string them together, are quite meaningful. We don't know sometimes what we're doing in our day-to-day life. We just hustle because we have so much to do that we may lose sight of our big journey, of our major pathway. And what if God or Goddess or whoever you want to choose to believe in and worship? Again, I'm a Christian. I'm on my team Jesus, but I don't push anything on anybody. But for me, I think, what if God was trying to talk to me and I'm just so busy I might miss it? What if I just sauntered by the passing of the burning bush because I got work to do? I've got things to do. I've got to get to Dunkin' Donuts, get my coffee. I feel that the Spirit communicates to us through nature quite a bit. And I feel like if we live such hurried lives, we will miss it. And I like to go out hiking. I like to spend time outside. It's a little bit chilly, so I don't like to be barefoot in this weather. But in the springtime, the summertime, in the springtime, that ring-a-ding-a-ding time, I like to be barefoot out in the grass and just connect with the world, nature. We don't take time to do that, I don't think. I think that for many of us, it's just a nonstop hustle. It's a nonstop rat race. And when we feel pain, when we feel sadness because of this rushed life, we cover it up. We swallow it down. We push it away. We drink. We take drugs. Buy things, whatever it takes to give us that little dopamine release to help put a Band-Aid on the wound that is beneath. And that wound is us being spirits in a human experience, not being from here, not staying here, but living here and not feeling at home. And I think we don't feel at home here in part because of the way we live while we're here. We're meant to be spiritual creatures. We're meant to spend time outside in nature. Most of the creation stories start off with us in the wilderness, in a garden. None of them start off with us in an office building pressing buttons, because that's not what we're meant to do. So we need to find our way back to that. And I find that for me, taking a little moment each day to look up at the sky, to look up at the stars and those clouds and feel small in a big world, that helps me to stretch my soul out a bit. I mentioned recently to some people on social media, I'm looking for an acoustical experience of this current world. And I feel like it's just, I need to strip things down a little bit, get back to bare bones. Get back to being outside. Get back to nature. Slow down. Take time to be a human being instead of just merely a human doing. Task after task after task after task from cradle to the grave. I may not be the best person for that because I'm always very busy, but I'm working on it. I'm aware of it. And I know the changes I need to make to get there. Those changes aren't easy. And Lord knows the world doesn't make it easy. But if there was a burning bush today, would I just walk by it? Would I just hustle along? Because that's what we're conditioned to do. The way we turn a blind eye to our fellow man who's in need. We just hustle by because we have other things to do. People trying to get through this life, stumbling, hurt, in need of help. And many of us we don't have time to stop. Can't be bothered. Sometimes we don't even see them. Take time each day to look up. Take time each day to look around. Take time to really be in touch with who you are as a spirit going through this human condition. Make sure that you don't rush through it all. As the wise prophet Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't slow down once in a while, you might miss it.